Hello, hello, hello. How's it going? Mosta, welcome in. You were first, absolutely. Ratesh, how's it going? JB, thank you for the lurk. Dramir, Dramir, how are ya? Fanny, hello. Hydrate, thank you. Mm. Sky Ninja, what's up? How's everyone doing? Happy Tuesday. Uh, let's just work. Let's just work. Let's just work. We can talk and work at the same time. 'Cause I'm not gonna have much time today, like usual. All right, so I was just implementing this stuff. I got up to putting Melissa's quest in. But yeah, feel free. Tell me how you're all doing. You're chilling, Sky Ninja? That's good. Chilling is good. Also, can I improve the performance of this window if I hide my UI? If I hide my UI. Oh, it's like real time. Oh my god. Oh my god. I was like, why is this so laggy? It's because of my stupid UI. Need to do some game dev as well. Do it. Are you still working in Roblox or are you in Godot? All right, so when you go to Melissa, she says, get me the ingredients for grilled cheese. And then if you come back and you don't have the ingredients yet, you can say, or she'll say, do you need help with that list? And then you can ask her about the different ingredients and she'll tell you where to get them. So wheat flour. If you grow some wheat and run that through the grinder, you should be able to get some nice wheat flour. Perfect. If you ask about cheese, I think Sophie at the farmer's market usually carries cheese. Is that true? Merchant Sophie. She carries eggs, bacon, cheese, yogurt, milk. It is true. Kind of both? That's fancy. Making dinner, then I'll be working on some 3D modeling. Nice, Kratish. What are you modeling right now? I'm sorry, that's awful. We lost one of our kitties. Whoa, what did I miss? Oh, God. Oh, I missed that. I'm chilling, but I'm kind of sad because I lost two kitties within the last month or so. Sky Ninja. Sky Ninja, sorry I missed that one. That's very sad indeed. Very sorry for your loss. Losing pets is not is no joke. I feel for you. Seriously. We lost one of our kitties this year, still feeling it, Dramir. I'm sorry as well. Hey. Pets, yeah, pets are hard. They're just little family members that don't live very long. And all the pain that goes with that. Finn is fine. Banned someone? Why did you ban that person? I'm preemptively banning someone from another stream last night. That is my IRL best friend you just banned. That's my alt account you just. God, what did they do? Don't even tell me. Thank you for looking out for me, Finn. That suckies. Still miss my kitty. She's been gone a couple of years. I believe those are found. I'm not sure you can grow those. Might. Oh man, it's so fast. You might need to forage some from the Alpine Meadow. And Hypnotic Stream, they got Ben there too. Oh my god, it's so fast. Anything else? Make link. Oh my god, not that. It should be the same. Wheat, cheese, herbs. Wheat, cheese, herbs. Okay. So these three ends go back to this one, which goes back to these. This is so complicated. And the only way out is to say all good. All right. Also, Finn, how are you? How's Bus Game doing? Are you just like a little burnt out on Poacher, or you just don't want to work on it on stream anymore? Everyone, shout out to Finn. He looks out for me. And all I do is troll him. Just not doing it on stream? Do you not want to spoil things, or I'm just curious. You don't have to answer. Just curious. All right, so if you do, so this is the higher priority one. If all of these are true, if not, we block. So we do this above normal. Otherwise, we do this one. Oh, wait, I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. This is if it's true. So we do this one if it's true. This is the higher priority one. This is if we fail. Okay. And where's my Miro? I need a better way. I need a better way. We'll just start with, oh, this is perfect. One, two, three. One, two, three. Did you grow this wheat yourself? I think you have to, so that's going to be a yes. It's such good quality. Give me a day to experiment. I'll whip you up the perfect grilled cheese recipe for you. Okay, great. We kind of have a family tree going in our house with cats. The eldest one day has left the house and never came back, and now one of the second generation of the tree is also leaving for days and comes back for a few minutes just to eat. Oh wow, they're busy out there. I'm not having fun doing that concentrated amount of the same work over and over again on stream. So you're just not enjoying streaming it. That's fair. Like when you say a concentrated amount of the same work, like you're just doing the same tasks for days and days and days, and there's no end to it. You think it's just boring? Well, boring to you, or I don't know, boring to the people? I'm a believer that nobody cares what you're doing, as long as you're there. All right, so you come back the next day. Come back the next day. There's a lot of maths involved too. I need to concentrate. I see. I get it. Yeah, some things just can't be done on stream. I don't know. I feel like this shouldn't be done on stream, but forcing it. Is that what the plan was? To have the player come back? Raise the roof. Console Melissa. Bring Melissa. Whatever. Automech. Automech. Thank you for the prime. That's very nice of you. Thank you. Automech, how are you? So Virtue, what is up? I need to write shaders. I hate doing that on stream. I put my earphones in and pull up my hood and write it. Yeah, you get all inward. You get real inward. So it looks like I forgot this part. Just put coming back the next day thing. So bring Melissa the ingredients. So I'm missing a field. Add new quest entry. I have to move them all down. And then return to Melissa the next day. When the next day happens, should I update this? Yeah, I guess I'll update this. I'll move it down again. Return to Melissa. So 1 day will pass. And then it'll update the quest for you. Yag! Yag, how's it going? I cut 2 days off my schedule too. Yeah, I don't want to stop streaming this, but I want to do work on this off stream. I do work quicker. But I'm just too busy. I'm just too busy. And I'm too much of a narcissist to stop streaming. I wonder if I am a narcissist. Is there a checklist to see? Oh, I could have just hit these. Wait. No. Wait, it just duplicated it. No. Go back down. Okay, there we go. You have to balance. I was going to do my first dev stream last week, but the current queue is trailer work, and I already struggle with video editing. Sometimes you have to do what you got to do, you know? And no, I don't know. So let me give you a follow for your first stream. Everyone, shout out to Dramir. He's going to stream. I have to wait a few seconds, though. I'm confused how you guys can stream. I tried a few times and it's tough streaming. Like streaming and working at the same time, or just streaming in general? It helps if you DGFA. Yeah, it helps if you IDDQD. It helps if you IDKFA. In general, I don't know. You just got to have the ability to yap. I mean, I know you're pretty young, Sky Ninja. I think when you're young, it's harder. I don't know. I could just talk to myself all day. Why not just turn the mic on? Really? Doom references? Yeah, Doom references. You know what? I was going to shout you out. Now I'm not going to. For like 6 months, I did nothing but art. How was that? All right, so now I have a quest that says, bring Melissa the stuff. Okay, return the next day. So now I need a quest listener that listens for the next day. Let's listen for, let's do a day event. So day event listener, splint, let's use this one. And this one's called Raise the Roofs. And we're going to listen for start of day. And the condition is if raise the roof is active, if raise the roof is active and, ooh, why can't I get a sub entry? Not this again. It's never been a problem. I don't understand. Can I do it this way? Oh, what have I done? Undo. Okay. Let's remove that. I'll remove this. Check quest engine. Oh, now all the strings broke. Let's just kill that. Make a new one. Start of day. Quest condition number 1. Why is it giving me a string? It should be giving me an autocomplete thing. Raise the roof is active. Oh, I can't do anything here. I can't even write something in. This is weird. I'm gonna restart Unity. I yap a lot though. My family hates me because of how much I yap. It's got to be the right kind of yapping though. Nah, I don't know. I don't know, Sky Ninja. You just do it someday. What was the other one? ID PIS POSD. Ooh, I don't know. I don't know if there was a third one. I only remember IDDQD and IDKFA. I remember ABACABB. That was the blood code in Mortal Kombat for Sega Genesis. Up, down, left, right, AB, start. That was the all levels code for Sonic the Hedgehog for Sega Genesis. Sega Genesis had the best codes. I did have fun streaming your game though. Sky Ninja, I appreciate it. Pretty good actually. It's a different audience. I had more people in art streams than dev. I've never tried an art stream. They do it one day. Feel bad for butchering it. That's fine. It needs to be butchered. All right, let's see if that fixed it. That was weird. Quest listeners. Raise the roof quest listener. Oh, it still doesn't work. What is happening? Do 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 do. If I go to this one, they're all strings. Did every string in the game break? Or did every quest string break? Look, this one works. This one works. This one's a drop down and there's a condition here. I mean, there's an entry, check entry. What if I'll duplicate this one. Duplicate. This one's raise the roofs quest listener. I'll delete that one. So this one I need to listen for raise the roofs. Hit okay. What? That's weird. I don't know. Return to Melissa the next day. If return to Melissa the next day is active, then we can get rid of that. And we could say delete, delete. I'll make a new quest setter group folder called raise the roofs. This is going to be a quest setter. So create Innkeeper. Where's quest setter? I have so many scriptable objects. These are all different kinds of scriptable objects in the game. Quest state setter. Here it is. Carl Z Dev, thank you for the follow. Welcome back. It's going well. It's going really well. What do I call these things? Just the quest name, the entry, and then the active. So quest name is... No. Go back. Zombie, how's it going? You remember I did that, right? I don't remember the exact butchering you're describing. I remember you playing. So raise the roofs. Entry state. Oh, I don't even know what it is. 6. Success. And then 7 is active, maybe? I don't know. I gotta double check. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if it's 7, if 7 is active, we go to 8. Okay. Whoops. Whoopsies. Scriptable objects, quest setters. Raise the roofs. If 7 is active, we go to 8. So here we say raise the roofs. Return state success. And then raise the roofs. Return active. Okay. Almost there. Almost there. Bear with me. Bear with me. Bear with me. We need to set the entry field. We need to set the entry field. New day, who dis? I don't know. Maybe me. Maybe you. I don't know who this is. I'm not sus, you're sus. I don't know. I'm not sure about that. Maybe you're both a little sus. The entire stream, but mainly when I had to make a character. Did it break? Gotta click on 2. 3 is binding. What? Wait, is that for me? Didn't say I wasn't. This isn't a 0 sus game, sunshine. My one weakness. Hadouken! Answer my question above. Are you still updating the non-demo beta? No, I'm not. I have not done that in a very long time. I think once I'm finished with every quest strung together with a complete game, then I will work on a playtest before I go in and start balancing the economy. I think I'm going to work on a good build that has the full playable story. And then I'll take it from there, wherever that is. All right, so if this is active, then we're going to complete it and we're going to go to the next one. And I don't think so, but I did remember getting confused for some reason. A lot of people got confused that the tabs were grayed out, so they thought they couldn't click on them. I fixed that. I updated that. Every tab in the game now, instead of getting grayed out, it grows and shrinks. Turgis, how's it going? When does the PvP beta open up? Keep waiting for it. I'll email you. I'll send you a text message when it does. Hey, so my car has $1,700 in service tomorrow. What kind of dollars? NZ dollars? US dollars? Timing belt, water pump, thermostat. Good guess, Dramir. Why would it be USD? Because maybe you were converting for me, to do me a solid because I don't know what your currency is. Maybe. I was a mechanic for like 8 years. Oh, wow. Need me to send you bits. Turkish, you can send me bits. I'll pass them along to Finn. Ouch. I had 1,500 not too long ago. Kritesh, what? NZ dollars? US dollars? Australian dollars? Yes, you know what's worse? We might actually be moving to Australia, so we'll have to sell the car. Oh wow, that. Why are you moving to Australia? Turgis. Turgis, I'll make sure that gets to Finn right away. Work? Why else? Your work or Karen's work? You don't work. Are you getting a job? Her work, but also my work? I work. I work, he says. You're gonna give me a heart attack, making me laugh so much. I don't know what you do. You could work. Spicy stream. I'm just messing with Finn. I love Finn. There's no spice here. You know what's in Sydney? SIGGRAPH? There's a Sydney SIGGRAPH? What VFX companies are in Sydney? Selling pictures of your feet does not count as work. Yes, it does. Selling pictures of your feet definitely counts as work, Turgis. This guy's throwing more shade than a parasol. Parasols don't give off that much shade. And they're very small. SIGGRAPH Asia is Sydney, yes. I didn't realize that. Tramir, no. Tramir, no. All right, so we got the next quest active. Conversations. I'm making good progress. Oh, this is perfect. So this is if that's the case. And then we need another child node here that is even higher priority. Super high, super duper high priority. And this one checks for quest condition. Raise the roof. Oops. We want quest entry. Raise the roof. Return to Melissa is active. If this one's active, then here it is. Here it is. I was up until 3 a.m. perfecting cheese. Follow this recipe and you can't go wrong. So we're going to get a recipe for a grilled cheese sandwich. I don't have a grilled cheese sandwich. Grilled cheese sandwich. Consumable meal sandwich. I have a sturgeon sandwich. Consumable meal. None of them are called meal? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Consumable sandwich. All right, we're gonna duplicate this one. And I'm gonna say assets, duplicate with internal references. And I'm gonna say sturgeon sandwich. I'm gonna replace that with, or sturgeon sandwich. And I'm gonna replace that with grilled cheese. Dupe. And now, consumable grilled cheese. So now we got this. I just need to go in here and say consumable meal grilled cheese. So this is a grilled cheese. This is a grilled cheese. We need grilled cheeses. A fluffy breakfast cakes. Nope. Not as fishy as you would expect. Ooey gooey. It's so gooey. So gooey and smells amazing. Smells like pure butter. Yet there's no butter in the recipe. Whatever. Everything else is good. And now, do I have a grilled cheese sandwich? I've got item sandwich. That's a crappy one. Sandwich cheese. I've got a cheese sandwich. 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 I'm so excited. I'm so excited that I have a cheese sandwich. Sky Ninja, thank you for the hydrate. Oh, I missed a lot. I'm getting texts. Texts come first. Okay. Now you. Sydney has like 5 people in it. It has more VFX houses than Wellington. We have like 4 and Weta sucking up all that talent. 5 people's not a lot. Lurk for dinner. Finn, thank you for the lurk. I remember Sydney being super clean for a city. For a city. I love that asterisk. For a city. Turgis. I remember almost getting hit by a bus in Wellington because people in New Zealand do not G and F. I would beg to differ, not going to lie. The effort it takes to lift up your camera and position your foot so it looks like... Wait. Oh. I see, Sky Ninja. You're trolling Turgis. Far too much knowledge. You got to get a tripod with a remote. Don't give him shortcuts. Let him do it the hard way. Now I want a grilled cheese sandwich. You keep saying it, now it's a thing. Anytime someone mentions a burger, I'm just instantly like, I'm eating a burger tonight. Well, it's burger night now. I want to open the cheese sandwich up. Like that. Look at that. I want to put a pickle on the plate. We're going to keep it like that. I need a recipe for this thing. Recipe meal sturgeon sandwich. Recipe meal grilled cheese. Well, I already know what the recipe is. It calls, well, should I make you bake bread or should it just take flour? Cheese. Wait, do I have bread? I have bread. I've got rye bread, sunflower bread, and white bread. we're gonna go rye bread. And herb, we'll say sweet herb because that's what I said it was. Rye bread, cheese, sweet herb. And that's how you make a grilled cheese. Quests! I know, Augie, I know. Wait, what? That's my city. Turgis. Fanny, is this true? Oh yeah, that's so real. People are insane here. Oh my god. Oh my god, Aaron! Aaron, how's it going? Welcome in, Raiders. Everyone, huge shout out to Aaron. Raiders, welcome in. No, not Earth Day. Shout out. I did autocomplete on ear, and then it wanted to shout out Earth Day. Welcome in, Earth Day. Shout doxed. How was your stream today? Everybody, welcome in. Everybody, Yag, Mag, KVB Music, KVB a Music, KVBA Music. Young Bishop, welcome in. Whitechapel, Ani. Music, thank you for the follow. Shout out to Earth Day. Yes. Turgis, welcome back. It was good. Fixed a couple of things and ended up on Valheim. Nice. Do you have anything new you'd like to share? People. First of all, welcome in. If you don't know who I am, my name is Andrew. I'm working on a cozy life sim Innkeeper-Sim game called Alpine Lake. You can wishlist it here. Let's get that out of the way. But most importantly, if you don't know who Aaron is, make sure to, first of all, give Aaron a follow. Second of all, go to the link I just posted. It's his Steam game. It's called Bear Defense Situation. It's a deck building tower defense game. It takes the mechanics of Balatro's hand building, like poker hand building, and applies that to tower defense. And it's fun, and I played it, and you should put it on your wish list, and it's cute. We'll watch the trailer. I also stayed on too late, and I need a snack. Aaron, go get that snack. Probably gone already because I'm slow. I'm a slow streamer. If you stick around here long enough, you realize I fall behind chat easily, and I literally never catch up. KVB music. I don't know why I said that. Also, Ghibli Magic, how are you? Magatron, I just woke up a bit ago. Need coffee. Get that coffee. I need more coffee. Oh, I've been a 2 cup a day person now. I'm usually a 1 cup a day person. I've slowly turned into a 2 cup a day person, and I don't feel good about it. But yeah, welcome in. Today, or yeah, first of all, do the wish list, do the following. You know what to do. Get it done. Second of all, today I'm working on quests. I've been working on quests for like 3 weeks now. I'm brute forcing making the game complete. I have all the quests that I need to make. They're all these little nodes represent a quest. I'm writing dialogue, and when I finished one quest, I implement it into the game, and then I work on it from there. So right now I'm in the middle of implementing a very long quest. So we just let Melissa experiment with some ingredients. She came up with a grilled cheese recipe for us. So she's got to give us the grilled cheese recipe. How do we do that? Well, grilled cheese recipe. So she needs to give you a gift. So create child node. Oh wait, no. She says follow this recipe and you can't go wrong. So I'm going to give her the gift when this chat pops up. All right, events. Very easy. Give, gift. Action, give, gift. Action, give, gift. Transaction. The transaction is grilled cheese. Okay, so she doesn't give you a grilled cheese sandwich. She gives you the recipe to make a grilled cheese sandwich, and you have to go make it. And that's on you. You need to go make that grilled cheese sandwich. Stay here 30 seconds and you're going to want a grilled cheese sandwich. That's true. Ask Aaron what happened in his voice chat today. What happened in your voice chat today? Wait, you're gone now. Maybe. We'll catch up and find out. Oh, yes. Aaron is a snack. Turgus! Turgus bad. Brains sometimes be just farting. Yeah. My brain is always farting. Ani, did I miss a thing? I'll take a sip anyway. 2 cups amateur, I know. I hope I don't get more than 2 cups. It's not every day. It's not every day. People actually count their cups. Yeah, you should. If it's more than 5, you've got problems. Kame has a go. Me 2 cup. 1 cup. 1 is coffee, another is tea. That's good. That's smart. If you drink out of the pot, you don't have to. No, don't do that. We found out wait. I mean, I was there for that. I was there for the caffeine pill thing. I'm not sure there's any snorting going on. I finally got around to posting my grass and water effects. Augie, I saw it. I liked it. Look. I liked it. Everybody. You should also like Onibi. I'm so happy that Onibi's back in production. So happy. You need to get more attention. How do we please the algorithm? Sky Ninja, I don't even want a grilled cheese. Do we count the pots as cups? If so, I drink under 5 cups. Just be careful. Just be careful. I care about you all. Too much coffee is pain. I had 3 cups in 1 week when I was in Mallorca. I usually drink 5 per day. The water over there was so disgusting. Everything tasted dirt. No! If you want a steak, jumping a fence and biting a cow... Wait. I mean, if you want a steak, jumping a fence and biting a cow isn't the way. No. That's how you get hurt. Oh, wait. I forgot to do this. So after the end of this conversation... we need to set this one to active. We need to complete... Right, we need to complete... bring ingredients. This is success, and we need to return tomorrow is active. Okay. And then here, we need to complete return tomorrow, success. And now we need bring a grilled cheese to Ruby, active. And then I don't really want... So these are the instances where you would talk to Melissa about this quest. Oh, it's... Oh my god, whoops, it's this one. I screwed up. This is if 6 is active. Whoops. Whoops. Make link. This is if 8 is active. Wait, what about 7? What happened to 7? I don't think I ever confirmed it was 6. So 6, wait, entry number 5 is consult Melissa. Entry number 6 is bring her stuff. Okay. I'm confused. Entry number 5 is consult Melissa. Entry number 6 is bring her stuff. So here, 6 is a success. And now we're in entry number 7. So it's not this. Yes, it is, because 7 gets completed overnight, and then we're in 8. Okay, this makes sense. Because 7 is scared of 9, yeah. I'm eating right now, but I really want that sandwich. Look at how the cheese goos over the crust. That looks good. That looks like good gooey cheese. Do I have a pickle? I don't have a pickle. A cornichon? What else do I have here? I've got a tamago sandwich. I got a meatball sub. I love this pack of food. This is like the best asset pack. 10 out of 10 would munch on those verts, yeah. It's such a good asset pack. Yo, Steven! When are you getting a theme song? Booyah stream theme song? I don't know. When I get 1,000 viewers concurrently, average, for 1 month, I'll make myself a theme song. Like a 35-second opening logo with dubstep and mechanical sound effects. Not popular enough for that. I've decided to go back and forth from writing and fixing bugs so my stream is less staring at screen. Don't service the stream, service the game. You write your bugs? 1K Andy wins his theme song. You're never here early enough to hear it anyway. Okay, so this, all right, so 7 becomes active. Overnight, 8 becomes active. Now here's 8. So we need to look out for 5, 6, and 8. And that means we got to go back to Melissa's start. And we need to make a new node here. Create child node. No. Make link. This one's called... Where do I put this? Anyone can cook. Raise the roofs. And it only shows up if quest raise the roofs. Or, no. Okay, condition. Any of raise the roof consult is active. Or bring Melissa the stuff is active. Or return to Melissa the next day is active. If any of these are active, then we can do this. And this links to another conversation. Basic, Melissa, quest. Oh my God, it's painful. Start, raise the roofs. There we go. It's not just for stream, it's for my own sanity. Okay, that's good. You got a lot of bug emotes. Or you got a lot of notes. Do I got a lot of notes? I feel like I have a lot of notes too. Actually, I don't have a lot of notes right now. Oh wait, yes I do. Yeah. I have so many notes. Need more note emotes. I love the note ones. Grumble! Finally, going to bed. Grumble, you can go to bed. You don't need to streak. If we're being honest, 3 is kind of low anyway. It's not worth keeping up. Imaginary villain, what's going on? We need a booyah note. Should it just be the turtle trying to write? Should it be the lizard? Just like, I really need to take advantage of my lizard now. It's a whole thing. Jesus? What does Jesus have to do with any of this, Yag? I'm surprised you're even talking about Jesus. Nobody talks about Jesus around here. I really brought this. I guess that was kind of mean, wasn't it? My dog is under me right now, and he's putting his paws out to stretch, and his paw and my foot just high-fived, and it was wonderful. It's just this soft, fuzzy puppy paw, just very gently stretch right on my foot. Wait, what am I missing? I'm missing some. There's some conversation going on that I'm totally missing. Sweet zombie Jesus? Not much, just killing time and pretending to be useful. Uh, don't pretend, do. Do something. It's not what you said, it's also the way you said it. Now you're just making fun of me. Making fun of my speech patterns. All right. Raise the roofs. This one's almost done. Now we get to go back to Ruby. Go back to Ruby. Turgus, that's horrible. Very violent emote. Raise the roof. So we need to check for a different condition. So this is if 4 is active. Let's create a child node. We need to check for this one first. No, actually we don't. We're going to check for bring the grilled cheese to Ruby is active. 9 is active. That is cursed. It is cursed. You sound like Mrs. Z. Oh, like does Mrs. Z school you on tone and how tone is important? And just because you said something one way, but you meant it a different way, your tone said the third way, and that's why you're in trouble? Is that what we're talking about, Mr. Zombie? I definitely don't have experience in that. Just missing the we will talk about this later. Oh yes, I can make no sound and still make a sound. No, yeah, let's not do that. I don't want to be that kind of person. I love my wife. All right, so Razor Roof 9, active. Where's the conversation? Ruby goes, this smells delicious. Oh my god, ever since I turned off the UI, it's just so much faster. I feel like I can write faster now. I wrote down the wrong thing. Cute puppy touching my foot. He's cute. I don't know what happened to him, but the past few days, he's been such a good dog. Like, still a little bit of a shithead, but mostly a good dog. Even better than usual. It's a tranquilizer. The dog is just sleeping. Yeah, why is there smoke? Is it vapor? It's a vapor from a quick change in pressure. Yeah. Wish me luck. Okay, so now what? I need to take the grilled cheese sandwich. Oh, right. So only if 9 is active and you have a grilled cheese sandwich. If 9 is active and custom, get quantity, main inventory, consumable meal, grilled cheese is greater than or equal to 1 sandwich. So if you have 1 consumable meal grilled cheese sandwich, then wish me luck. So we're going to take that grilled cheese sandwich. How's it already been an hour? That's insanity. Oh, that's so funny. I'm getting an ad for Book Off, and I have a Nomadic Gaijin tab open, and he's he was at a Book Off. Like, he's in the parking lot of a Book Off. This is so weird. Where's Final Fantasy 9? There it is. Are you actually talking about the... Yeah. Yes, Dramir. Yes, Dramir. So script, custom, remove item, main inventory, consumable meal, grilled cheese, 1, and quest entry, raise the roof, bring Ruby a grilled cheese sandwich is set to success, and wait to hear. Wait to hear back from Paul. Okay. All right. What else? Trucking along. What if you return? What if you come back to Ruby in the middle of the other stuff? So let me add that kind of stuff in here too. Create child. So if you come back to Ruby and the conditions are consult Melissa is active, or bring Melissa a thing, or return to Melissa, or return to Melissa again. If any of these are active, what should Ruby say? How's that grilled cheese sandwich? Oops. Grilled cheese coming. How's that grilled cheese sandwich? How is that grilled cheese coming along? Has Melissa agreed to help us out? Has Melissa agreed to help us out? Okay, that's it. Simple as that. Where's my sandwich? Might not be the same, but you know, yeah. Should she say anything else? So what, okay, what if you come back and she should have nothing else to say if Paul Oh, maybe you can go back to her anyway. Maybe you can go back to her anyway. So if she spoke to Paul already. Oh, you don't know that. You don't know that. I'm going to have her actually go there in the game. Just as like a pointless little thing. Maybe if you follow them, there's a reason. I don't know. It's kind of stalkery and weird. Um, you just can't talk to her about it anymore. You know what I could do? You know what I could do? I can make it so that I have multiple quests with the same name. So I can have like wait to hear Paul's decision quest entry number 11, which is the same thing, but after she talks to Paul, I can just silently switch it from 10 to 11 just so she can say different things. Hmm. Everyone knows dogs from Japan are secretly Gundam. No, they're Anabots. How should I do this? I want her to say something. I'm going to ignore it for now. I'm going to ignore it for now. Let's polish. Moving on. So Ruby only talks about this quest during 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So we got to go to Ruby's main chat. No, not Ruby's start. Basic. Ruby. Wait, it is. Oh, it is this one. Let's go. Oh, let go. Oh, this is to fire her. Okay, she doesn't have any quest things. So this is raise the roofs. And this only shows up when this one or oh my god, or this one or this one or this one or this one is active. So 4 or 5 or 6 or 7 or 8 is active. Then this shows up and it goes to another conversation. It goes to basic. Ruby quests. Raising the roof. Go. And is that true again? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, or 9. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, or 9. I missed one. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Or 9. You get to fire people, but they have families. Ruby is a kid. You can fire kids. Don't fire people with families. Fire children. You can hire her again after you fire her. Fire kids out of cannons? Got ya. Listen, no comment. All right, there's going to be a lot of testing with this quest. I would imagine that there are narrative designers that and companies that work on these quests that do exactly what I'm doing right now. And they spend weeks perfecting their quest to make it fun, interesting. I wonder. All right, what's next? So next, Paul. Paul visits. Paul visits. Heading to sleep. Be good. Heckle him for me. Dramir, have a good night. Feel free to heckle. I'm very heckleable. Paul's schedule. So we need a Paul conversation. I'm gonna take Eugene. Eugene's urgent issue. I'm gonna dupe this one. Copy. This one's gonna be now called Paul. Raise the roofs. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. You have a lot of basic white people names. Is Alpine Lake located in Utah? No. It's like faux Vermont, but yeah, I guess the names aren't that diverse, are they? I have no right telling other people's stories, I feel like. So I don't know. Maybe that's why I did it. Maybe I'm a basic B and that's why I did it. I don't really know. I was just trying to be really basic, like super basic. Because I feel like there's a whole trend in games where the names of the NPCs and characters, they get like real wild and almost too unique to the point where it's like a joke. Also, what is flickering? Oh, it's the emote. I'm like, what is flickering on my screen to white? It's that snipe thing. It's so distracting. I'm gonna delete that. My name is Ulthium Glarg. Exactly. Exactly. Is it fair? I don't know. I just did it because I did it. All right. Good morning. I probably need to take a class on diversity in literature, video games, and media, and how to properly do it, you know? I should proofread this. I'm going to test the quest after I finish this. Maybe I don't need to proofread it right now. Yo, Gucci! Sushi o tabetai. Sushi o tabetai ne. Watashi mo yo. Also, hello. Konnichiwa. Yokoso. How are you doing, Gucci? So, during Paul's schedule, he joins you if two conditions are a success. First, we need to check for raise the roof, wait to hear from Paul is active and active. Okay. And then we need to check for condition wizard. Wait. Oh, god damn it. It's so confusing. There. Okay, that's the quest condition. So that's fine. The Lua condition that we're looking for is if quest raise the roof. No, I need to. Ah, crap. I need to. I need to wait for a day. I can just see if it. Yeah, if it's active, it's the next day. It's the next day. It's fine. It's the next day. But I kind of want to wait 2 days. Kind of want to wait 2 days. This is what I was dealing with yesterday. Like, when do I actually end this quest? Wait, this. Yeah. I think I'm going to do 2 days later. So, how do I check to see if a quest completed and see a few days later what the deal is? I think Stella visibility checks for that. Yeah, no. Damn it. Just checks for spawn Stella. I'm good. Still tired from the hyper focus that happened with Japanese earlier today. You were taking class and hyper focusing. What are we waiting for? You're just waiting one whole day for Paul to show up. The only thing that's weird is if you like get the sandwich to Ruby at the end of the day and you wake up the next morning and Paul's like, "Oh, Ruby came to talk to me." I just don't like that. It doesn't feel natural. When you're using the quest feature in PCDS, how does it help work? Like, why not just make dialogue based on normal variables? Because the variables are not organized, and I'm just going to end up with like hundreds of variables, and I don't like that. What I do have is that every quest has a field start and complete day. So, yeah, completion day and start day. So, if I complete the quest, I can say, is it 2 days plus the completion day? Easy. But I don't know when you started the quest. You must have started the quest days ago. This is a long quest. It takes a long time. So I don't know. I can't just use that. And I don't know. Each entry doesn't have a start and end. So. Fax Condi Boost. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. So quests are single bool. Hello, I'm Condi. Condi, welcome in. How are you? A 2-day-old sandwich. Yeah, pretty much. She puts in the. She goes to talk to him right away. She goes to talk to him. She gives them the sandwich right away. So quests are a single bool, but to mark as true, then several conditions within the quest have to be met. Quests are not a single bool. Quests are they're a state, an enum state, and a quest could be unassigned, active, a success, a failure, done, abandoned, grantable, return to. I have this return to NPC state, but I ended up not using it because it's stupid. You can make whatever states you want. And then quests also have subquests, sub-entries. So like when a quest has multiple things chained together, which what this quest is like 10 different things chained together. Each entry has its own state enum. So that's how I'm doing all like the state, the NPC states and which conversation you go to. If it's just variables, it's very messy. That looked interesting. That is interesting. Hopefully the content is interesting. Welcome in. Your estate. No, your estate. Question system, very complex. This is getting me excited for making more elaborate quests. You have this, right? Do you use? I thought you used this, but do you not use it for quests? Quest systems are very complex. Yeah, this one is. And at first, I was very turned off by it. It was so database heavy, and it just wasn't working out. And then as I started using it, I just decided one day, you know what? Whatever it is, I'm going to learn it. I'm going to use it because I don't want to make one myself. And I started using it, and I'm like realizing how powerful it is. It's you can really make whatever you want. It's just an organizational tool. And it's a great way to organize things. Its true power comes when you like pair it with the UI, and it's just drag and drop. You have a UI that tells you all your quest stuff. I did customize it. I made my own UI because reasons, things, but it's very powerful. I've used it a ton for witch stories, but I was just using the basic variables. Yeah, you should dig into the quest stuff. Saren, welcome in. Saren, welcome in. Thank you for the follow. How are you? Granted, these weren't really quests in the game. Maybe only like 3 to 4 actual quests that were summed up in a few variables. Then it sounds like this would be too complicated, overly complicated for you. It's just nice, like the nice thing is, like, when you think about game progression, you can think about the game progression and it's like entire list of quests from start to finish, and how like, oh, I'm in chapter 3 or something. But because this is so granular, like, I know what quest this triggers. I know what quest this comes from. So the whole game is like this loose thing that I can mold over time. I can take quests out. I can move them around. They're not so hard. They're not so set in stone. It's good. It's good. It works for me. It works for me. Gets me inspired to come up with new quests that can be more elaborate. Yeah. The state system is very powerful. If it was just like a Boolean, like true or false, it would get a little more complicated. But because I only use 3 states. I use unassigned, active, and success. I don't use any of the other ones. I should probably get rid of them just to make my life easier. But I think I used grantable before. I only use grantable when when a character has a quest for you that you talk to them to get, but you don't have it yet. That's when I use grantable. Okay, so I do use, none of the others. You can't fail a quest. Failing and done is like, I mean, I guess if it's not a fail or a success, you use done, which sounds like what I should have been doing this whole time because I don't have a success or fail state. And then return to NPCs is garbage. Sounds like designing quests with this feature can be more modular and non-destructive. It is a little. The only thing I got to keep track of is where they're assigned and where they're finished. Like, most of the time they're in conversations. Like, I have to go to the spot. Like, if I go to Eugene quests, right? Like, what quests are these? I organize my trees to know what quests these are from. So this is purely like my workflow. Like I have a whole conversation tree dedicated to quests. And like I know that this is the scary letter quest conversation. And because there's a green arrow here, like this green arrow, that means there's a script on it. And usually a script means I'm setting a quest state or taking an item from you or giving you an item or something. So here I'm setting a whole bunch of stuff. Oh, double dash is, that's a comment. And then a star is if there's an event, like an on execute. So I know if I'm like doing something more specific. So here I'm giving an item, sleeping bag. So this is my own personal way to organize myself. Like I know at the end of this conversation, there's nothing, but there's a bunch of stuff up here. So here I'm setting a quest. This is the part that's actually painful. I need to write myself a script I need to write myself a tool that scrapes my entire conversation system to find the in and out points of some of these quests, because the way, like where they link together, that's a little murky. That's one thing I need. I should have been writing it down this whole time, but I'll just write a script that scrapes everything later. The toolset I've built myself for object management uses enums and states religiously. Nice. Here's your 5 days old sandwich. Success. Listen, no one said it was going to be fresh. All right, so where was I? I was in Paul's raise the roof conversation. We're going to all right, here's what I'm going to do. I'm gonna rip the cord. I'm gonna go to the quests for Ruby. Wish me luck. This is not gonna move us to section 10 or whatever, quest entry 10. This is gonna actually succeed the entire quest. Quest, raise the roof to success. It's a no, wait. The player needs to know what to do next. The player can't just like assume that something might happen. I need to tell the player to wait or to not. All right, this is not good. What do I do here? I could. All right, here I can just set a variable. So, you know what? All right. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna set a number variable, and it's going to be Ruby visits Paul day. And I'm going to set that variable here. I'll just set it to -1. So now Ruby visits Paul day on the day after. So raise the roof quest listener. I'm going to make another one. Two items. Here's item number 1. Item number 2, on the start of the day, if we're waiting for Paul, if raise the roof is waiting for Paul, then what I want to do is I want to set this variable. Scriptable objects. Dialog system. Where are they? DS set. DS var set. Where are these? Scriptable objects, actions. Okay. So I'm going to set this variable. DS var set. What What did I call it? Ruby visits Paul Day. Variables. Ruby visits Paul Day. Oh, wait. I need a public void execute int. Execute int val. I need some kind of dynamic thing. And then we won't set it if it's a Boolean. We won't do it if it's text. And then we want to set the number. var.numberVal. Oh, right. Execute dynamic int. So we want to set that number with whatever this int is. Okay. Let's see if that works. That means the day event listener needs to execute a dynamic int action. Okay. Day event listener. Unity event. Public unity int event. Unity event int. And we want to invoke both of these. Day event dot event int dot invoke current day. We want to invoke based on today. So what is today? Time system dot instance dot current time get day. Get current day. There we go. Yag, have a good night's sleep. Finding the start end for quests would be important. No organizational tool with DS to denote or mark that. So it's not built in. I had to put that in myself. There's no way to know when quests start or end. But I know when quests start and end, but because this is a subquest, I don't track when subquests start and end. I could put that in now, but I just don't feel like it. Also, my laptop monitor is like peaking. There we go. There we go. The dog, like, he goes wild sometimes and he moves the camera around. There we go. Lighting's all weird. All right, so now this will pass in the current int day. What's the shirt? This is Bit Summit. This is the Bit Summit shirt I got. Bit Summit. It's annoying because I was at this shirt table and everyone was wearing this one shirt. Like the whole venue was wearing this one specific shirt. Everyone the next day was wearing this shirt because they bought it the previous day. So day 2 comes and I'm like, everyone's all right. I guess let me buy the shirt. Let me buy the Bit Summit shirt. And I go to the table and there was this shirt too. I'm like, oh, this shirt's way better than that one. I'm just gonna get this one. This was last year's shirt. This wasn't this year's shirt. So it has a bunch of like 2024 all over it. The high scores were the dates of the 3 days. 24, 7, 19, 20, and 21. I didn't realize it, but it's a better shirt, whatever. It says Neo Kyoto, and it's like a super old school racing game. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. All right, so we're gonna do both of these. Let's see if this works. I'm not really sure if it will. That's a Tim Robinson bit. You didn't really. I freaking love Tim Robinson. Oh my god, I love him. I don't think I watched the latest episodes of I Think You Should Leave. I need to get on that. All right, Vizzy. Ruby visits Paul Day. So here, this one. Int 32. DS set. DS var. Ruby visits Paul Day. Execute dynamic int. Boom. I only want this to happen once. Actually, I don't really care. What do I want? This is gonna set it to the day. So I know when the quest. Wait, why do I want this? Also, this broke again. Shit. I don't understand why this keeps breaking. I've got a null ref. Maybe that's why. No, this is just weird Unity stuff. Editor stuff. That's not good. This is not good. I don't like this. I want to see that movie he did. I saw a 12-minute clip of him arguing, and it's amazing. I didn't know he did a movie. A movie. Seriously, what is going on here? Oh, I'm an idiot? I'm an idiot. I don't need the day. I'm so stupid. I just need a Boolean. Oh my God, I'm so dumb. So Ruby visits Paul. This is a Boolean. It sets it to true because this is the day that they visit. Pixel Crushers variable. This is not a number. This is a Boolean. It starts false. We wake up. I mean, this I still can't change. I don't understand why. So we want to execute this. It's not a dynamic one anymore. Just regular execute because it's a Boolean. I mean, it's nice to have that functionality, I guess. But what? Now I can't change this, though. This one's set properly already, right? No, this one's This one's not set anymore either. Let's restart Unity again. I'm not sure what's going on. How did I fix it last time? I duplicated a different object. That's what I did. I wonder if Odin Inspector. The last thing I did was I put Odin Inspector in the conditional script, and maybe that's why it's screwing it up. Request listeners. Raise the roof. All right, I'm going to get rid of that Odin inspector stuff that I did. See if it fixes it. I'm afraid to click on any of these other ones because I might screw up their serialization. Like they should have the value like set, but once I click on it, it's going to update something. All right, conditions. Day event listener, whatever. Conditions. I'm going to get rid of Odin inspector here. Yeah. It was so nice and organized with Odin. Now it's going to be messy again. Something about Odin and I will say the Odin inspector package and the Pixel Crushers dialogue system package, they don't always play nice together. Actually, the silly thing is that didn't even have. Yeah, that's not even the problem. That wasn't even the problem. What if I add another one here? Nope. This is a new issue. I did not have this issue before. I wonder what this could be. I mean, I guess I can put the Odin stuff back. It's not the problem. Or no, you know what? I'm going to leave the Odin stuff out. Now I'm going to restart Unity again. There's only so many things a restart can fix. I don't think it's going to fix this. Nope. Oh, no. What do I do? What do I do? If I click on this one, it's broken here too. No, it's broken everywhere. What can this be? So it's kind of it's kind of a big roadblock. I can't really continue. The amount I use this condition class is like massive. And if everything just broke because I can't check for quest entry states in a condition class, then that's a massive problem. If the editor's just not updating, that's one thing. But if it like ruined the serialization, like the actual values that are being held there, I'm afraid to click on stuff because it's gonna do like a on validate check for a value. It's gonna be empty and then just reset it to nothing. All right, this is a problem. I'm gonna have to email the. I'm gonna have to email the Tony. I'm gonna have to email Tony, the guy who made this plugin. Okay, what can I do in the meantime? What can I do in the meantime? I can continue writing these conversations. Basic. So the Paul schedule, he needs to show up. He needs to show up, so that goes here. I can't check for the quest entry. It seems to be like universally broken everywhere. What if I make a new schedule? What if I make a new schedule? Innkeeper, NPC, schedule. Why did it make it at the root? Oh, because I was finding something. Actually, it's fine that it's at the root. Just gonna delete it. So if I make a condition, yeah, totally broken. Totes broke. Totes broke. Broken, yeah. I'm not quite panicking yet, but that could have, yeah, that could have pretty bad uh effect. It can have a pretty bad effect on the entire project. Yeah, I'm like a little lost. I'm a lost little lamb right now. Lost little lamb. I can write more. I can write more. Let's write the next quest. I'll deal with that later. Okay, what's next? Oof. So that whole quest was just three these three nodes. Yo, Code Rad. Code Rad, how are ya? Yeah, we got some Final Fantasy IX music going. How have you been? How's Rogue Blight? All right, so there's going to be another town hall meeting. It's been a while. That quest will have taken you a long time, maybe a week. So maybe the next town hall meeting. Now that Carlos's business is back up and running, it's time to build some houses. All right. This town hall meeting. Let's move this over. What is this? Why is this just floating here? Today, I received Final Fantasy IX vinyl 25th anniversary. Really? That's a weird coincidence. I'm off to sleep. You'll fix the thing in no time. Ani, have a good night. I thought I'd support the game as I had pirated back in 98. That's ridiculous. Okay. Town council meeting number 3. Houses to build. Uh, it always starts with Eugene. I'll say, welcome back, everyone. Game's going good. Sometimes feels like it's never going to end, though. I mean, you seem so close. It feels like you're just adding like content at this point. I actually haven't caught your streams much recently. I'm not sure if you're not streaming or you're just completely streaming while I'm sleeping. But the last time I checked in with you, you were like adding armor and stuff, and you were animating a new boss. I think you were working on a new boss. I get it though. I get it. It looks done to someone like me, but of course it's not. I should know better. People say to me like, "Oh, I played your demo. It seems almost done." I'm like, no, that's all I have done. It's the demo. I gotta make the rest of it. It's been a busy week for me. Been on the phone. It's been a busy week for me. That's it. Does anyone have good news to share? I'm just adding content for 2 years now. Oh man. I'm sure people we're in ads now. I'll actually wait. Yeah, yeah. All right, so what do I want out of this conversation? I just want to start the house building quest. Does that need to be a town meeting? It doesn't involve the whole town, and it's not like it doesn't involve anyone else really. Let me see. Let me see. Does it need to be a town meeting? I already there was going to be a town meeting here that I just replaced it with a visit from the NPC. Does this one need to be a town meeting? So it involves Oriole. Okay, it involves Oriole and it involves Carlos and maybe it involves Melissa. I don't know. Not really. Like I can include her in the conversation, but it doesn't like trigger a quest or anything. And who else would it involve? Hmm. I guess that's really it. Who else is there? Vic. Vic, she can mention something about like, I'll take care of the landscaping. So maybe it's like an entire town effort. Carlos and Paul build the homes. Vic does the landscaping. Oriole furnishes them. And Jeff does his own thing. Who else is there? I guess Melissa, yeah, she doesn't do anything to build homes, but she provides food for the town. So she's gonna have to improve her restaurant if we're gonna double the population. Back from ads. That was the shortest ad ever. Nice. What was I gonna say? It always looks like the game is finished outside perspective. Yeah. So you've been adding content for 2 years now. Have you? I'm sure you've been asked this before. Have you considered releasing in early access whatever you got, or you just don't want to do that? You just want a nice, full, wonderful game, 1.0. Okay, I think this does need to be a town meeting because of all the things I just described. It's going to be like a come together moment, and the whole town's going to like, huzzah, we're going to do it. I feel like the game will not do as well if I did early access. I feel you. I feel the same. Not about your game, but about my game. Especially that it won't be that much effort to get it to really good content state-wise. Won't be that much more effort? You're almost done? That sounds cool. And also, everyone, if you don't know what we're talking about Rogue Blight, Code Red's game. It's a 2D Souls-like. You can play the demo. Make sure to wishlist it and follow. Is that very loud? It's a little loud. And yeah, if I played the demo, it has a good amount of content in it. I recommend everyone giving it a shot. I'm going to be a father in 4 months, so even though it's not that much left, it might be delayed. Oh my god, congrats. That's fantastic. Big congrats. One friend wants this game? Sifty Cat, I wonder who that is. Recommended by curators you follow? Oh my god, that reminds me. Look at that. Everybody, did you know that that Irish John, that there's a whole curator thing on Steam that has all streamer games? How cool is this? Everyone should follow this thing. Paste. Mr. Jink, welcome in. It's an endless battle. What do you love more, the baby or the game? Both made by you. Yeah, I think most of the times science, or what's the word I'm looking for? Your instincts kick in, and your instincts tell you to love thy baby more than anything, as it should. I have most of these. There's a lot of new ones added. So these are all games made by Twitch streamers. Some of them are out. So sellers, these are the ones that have released. Mercenary Mage. Nice. Mr. Farm Boy. Super Cat Cafe. Captain Krabs. Space Scavenger. Look at all these. Hex God, this one's new. I haven't seen this one. Wait, on wishlist, I bought this thing. I own it. Oh, I think I own it on my other account. That's weird. I thought I bought it on this account. Yeah, that is great. 81 reviews, that's good. Both are my babies, but I think baby will win. Yeah, I think so. Am I in casual or simulation? I'm in simulation. There I am. Streamer mini games collection. What is that? Jotson. Oh man, I didn't even see this. Wait, is this for sale now? Download. Oh, the demo. There's a demo. Let me grab that. I didn't realize. Big shout out to Jotson. He knows what he's doing. He knows what he's doing when it comes to video games. Is practical? I didn't see Memori. That's actually a good point. Yeah, I didn't see it either. He might not have known this was here. I think if you message Jern, he adds you. I don't think Jern went out and added everybody. There's so many. Replicat. Who's Replicat? Oh, Brainoid. Hey, buddy. Don't do that. Oh, doggy is stirring and digging in the carpet, of course. Oh, I have this on wishlist. I knew about this. I knew about this. You got a publisher? That's cool. Nice. That's big. Look at this. Wow. That's awesome. That's dope. Same publisher contacted me, so I wanted to ask him about them. Nice. Arabit. I never heard of them. They got a lot of games. Actually, not too many. 28. Very cool. Going down a rabbit hole here. Oh, for a second, I've like forgot about my issue. Oof. I'm not looking forward to fixing this. Yeah, I definitely broke something. It seems like whatever I broke is a virus. And things that have been working were working for a minute. And then once I noodle with it, it like breaks it. So I wonder what's going on. They did Brotato. Oh, that's huge. I think it's time for me to find someone to raid though, unfortunately. Uh Dog is just going nuts. Hey buddy. Leave it. Oh, you got a rope. He's just I told him to stop and he picked up his rope and looked up at me like, but play with me. I'm gonna find someone to raid. Where should we go? Oh, Jitspo's still on. Jitspo's never on when I'm finishing. We can go to Jitspo. Let's read Jitspo. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for hanging out. I really wish I wasn't halted like that. It's a pretty bad bug. But yeah, new followers. Thanks so much. Theron, Condi, KV Bia Music. That's your new name. Carl, Automech, thank you for the sub. Turgis, thank you for those 100 bits. I'm going to get those to Finn right away. Finn, thank you for modding. And Aaron, thank you for that raid. Let's go say hi to Jitspo. Hopefully he's not ending soon. And yeah, thanks for sticking with me. I'll be back tomorrow. If you haven't gotten a chance to wishlist Alpine Lake yet, please do so now. And I'll be back tomorrow. Hopefully with the bug fixed and I can just move on with my life. I'm going to put that on priority. So yeah, have a good rest of your Tuesday. I hope for those that are just ending their Mondays, it wasn't too bad. And have a good rest of your week.